station. Mommy, I'm writing the motherland.
Right, darling. Unfortunately, films about the fates like that of Guljamal Guliyeva are always made afterwards. The events have already taken place. The only thing to stay is memory. Life and memory, which is stronger than life. In March 1993, Armenian armed groups made unexpected attacks on Kelbejar. Massive deaths started. I was pregnant. I went to my mother for delivery, but here the panic started. My brother placed the entire family in a Kamaz. We wanted to escape. We didn't know that the tunnel was in ambush. They shelled our car. 11 men were killed, the rest were wounded. We were sent to Khankendi. Taking of hostages is one of the most painful problems of the Karabakh conflict. The first cases were spontaneous, chaotic. Local authorities realized the release of hostages. Once they lived side by side and maintained friendly relations till long. The events of Khojaly changed the scale and character of the problem.
Terrible things were happening there. Almost nobody managed to escape. My brothers Kerimov Sultan, Kerimov Mehmet, Kerimov Frunze were lost. Not a single member of the 11-member family is present here.
One of the efforts of the dwellers of Agdan to get the peaceful dwellers of Khojaly.
They don't want humans anymore. They want something else. But what they want? Fuel, diesel. These are the dead? No, they're alive.
The process of exchange had to be legalized. Criminal business, trade of living people had to be excluded from it. The Red Cross came to help. All the citizens of Armenian nationality who were in the area of military actions will be given back to Armenia, and we hope that the Armenian government will give back the old, women and children of Azerbaijan as well through the Red Cross. God save you. Thank you. In 1993, the State Committee of Azerbaijan for Prisoners of War, Hostages and the Missing was created. Journalist and prosaist Ibrahim Husseinov headed the committee's working group. The state of affairs shocked him. He gave up the work of writing, visionary, and dedicated himself wholly to search and return of his compatriots.
The idea of exchanging all for all belongs to Azerbaijan. Reps of the both conflicting sides supported it at the summits in Moscow, Geneva, as well as in the Monta, where the Catholicos of all Armenians and Sheikh al-Islam met. However, subsequently the Armenian side receded from these agreements. Furthermore, it denied the facts of hostage-taking at the official level, particularly among the peaceful population.
From the archive of the Commission on the Releasing of Armenian Prisoners by Azerbaijani side. The committee continued to work without cease. It gathered a bank of data, issued brochures, published materials. The committee opened a special site in internet for 783 missing citizens. Their photographs, biographical data, testimonies of eyewitnesses, supposed places of prison. Return of a group of Azeri captives was a significant event. The International Committee of Red Cross held the action.
I am very happy to be honored to bring your people here. We are going to continue this work and try to release all the people who are held captive. There are still families there, which live in hard conditions. The humanism of both sides gives us a new impulse and new force.
By the way, following the joining of Armenia and Azerbaijan to the Geneva Convention, both the sides undertook the liability of not taking peaceful citizens as prisoners. However, a peaceful citizen of Nakhchivan, Etibar Aliyev, was taken prisoner in 2001, released by the assistance of Red Cross.
I was born in the settlement of Sederak, which is located at the border of Azerbaijan. Armenian soldiers caught me and sent to Yerevan. They kept me for 103 days in Yerevan. From the words of Armenians, I understood that they have got still more hostages. I heard other names among the arrested persons. Then they wanted to send me to Spitak, and I think there they have got our hostages.
93. yıldan itibaren
In between 1993 and 2001, the committee managed to release over 1,000 citizens from the Armenian capture. One of the physical and moral sufferers was Guljamal Guliyeva.
Guliyeva Gülcemal Binnet kızı ve onun uşağı.
These are the cadres of 1994, when the Red Cross handed a group of female hostages from Kalbajar and Fizuli. Among them is the 19-year-old Guljamal with her son, who was born in prison. This is a plot from the program of Frontline Baku-Yerevan, dedicated to the military physician Captain Aida Serabyan.
Probably many Azerbaijanians, having returned from the prison, recognized the Dr. Serapiotis Aida Serabyan from the screens. She used to take care of the military prisoners. She used to bring them tea from house. And in the end of the war, she rescued Azerbaijani woman from the battle scene and took care of her.
When I entered the ward, she evidently didn't recognize me and got afraid of my khaki. The helpless hostage woman, who had just born a baby, hugged the cradle with the child. Can you imagine this? Only a woman can protect her child like that. I burst into tears.
Is this the very doctor?
Yes.
Pachi, sanın çay içir, oğlan süt içir. Orada.
They made around 50 injections to my newly born child. They were injecting, but he kept silent. Let's omit comments. Aida Serabyan and Guljamal Guliyeva have got lots of memories about those days. We can cite numerous arguments for calling cruelty a reality of war. But anyway, Guljamal's simple advice will remain the main issue. Now they are telling us, let's be friends, let's be brothers, let's make it up. How can we make it up? Let them return my relatives, whom they keep hostage. Let them return the 9-year-old Shahnaz, my uncle's daughter. Let them give Talib back to us. After that we can speak about reconciliation. Peace without trust is impossible. Release from the bitter memory is physically necessary. One cannot live with that. Let them meet us halfway, say all who are waiting for their relatives. Let them return our relatives. We are waiting for them, alive or dead. Since 1993 up to date, we have been waiting for our brother. There is no news of him yet. He was taken hostage before our eyes.
My brother and my relatives, Mohammed, Nizami, Asmaya, Fariz, Galemker, we do not have any idea about their fate, but I feel like they are alive. We are waiting for them, alive or dead. I've been waiting for my son since 1992. My mother and I keep on waiting. 1,097 men released from prison, 4,959 men currently at search.